Boys, we are playing. Move out the way, Enzo. We are playing some Red Dead Redemption 1. Bro, what went through Rockstar's mind for them to think that I'm gonna read this? Frame frame rate? 60 FPS is good. Subtitles? Why not? Alright. Are you in the stream, Adrian? You in the stream? Alright, boys, we back at it with Red Dead Redemption 1. Woo! I've been playing this game in like what, 10 years? Probably longer than that. Feels good to be back though. You know, feels good. Normal, hardcore, Undead Nightmare? It's about to ask how come they're alive, but you made a new. Hold on. Alright, give me 1 second. Let me see. I was about to say. It's about to ask how come they're alive, but you made a new one. Oh, yeah, I made a new one. But yeah, I'm back with Red Dead. I haven't played this game in like 10 years. It's been a minute. Wow. Continue without saving. Create a new games. A Red Dead Redemption save could not be found. What? Retry. Continue without saving. Create a new save game. Alright. Exodus in America. Look at the frame rate though. Look at the graphics though. Pretty crisp since the last time I played it was on the PS3. Oh, I know those. That's the Pinkertons. Huh. They were a whole issue in part 2. I want to try that Undead Nightmare DLC. I never got to try it, but for the content, I'm gonna have to try it. Are you guys down for some Undead Nightmare? You know, get this charger up.
Well, I for one, am grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us, pleased at how we help the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
But Father, do you mean unless an innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? It hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like animals, but they're happier now.
Not only do people now have motor cars, Father, but I heard that pretty soon we will be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No, apparently people can fly. Didn't you hear? Out in Kansas, a man even got a car to fly.
I hardly think so, Jenny.
I'm gonna have to make like a Discord account. I mean, not a Discord account. A Discord group chat.
Which is why he's so concerned with
You know, like a little group, and let you guys know when I'm live and stuff.
His family is nothing but hillbilly trash. That
Some giveaways if there's a possibility.
I
You know.
don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Apparently. The John family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters, though.
What you must remember, my dear, is that we have been brought here to spread the word. And the word and civilization, they are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have, the chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other.
Is that the McFarlane girl at the far back?
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. But you only have to ask me if you need help.
Indeed.
Well, here we are, Mrs. Bush. Armadillo.
Uncle? Really?
You must be John Marston.
Sometimes.
I'm Jake.
I thought that was
Friends from
Uncle. What the hell?
Blackwater hired me to guide you.
They ain't my friends, but pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front.
You make the premium whenever you make it. Of course.
All righty, Mr. Marston, let's get.
They got a horse?
I ain't so sure about that. Take it easy until we're out of town. Ain't no point in causing a ruckus.
Okay. This horse is mad fast. What the hell?
Whoa. So it's Fort Mercy you want to visit?
That's right.
Ain't taking nobody up to the fort in a long time. Strange place for for a decent fella to want to visit, if you don't mind me saying.
Who said I was a decent fella?
It's been abandoned for years now. Folks say it was built during the Mexican War. All kinds of soldiers around back then.
Why'd they leave?
Well, I ain't entirely sure. I heard they had
In
to go up
Galloping, you
north
can
to
get a
find
short burst of
Indians.
extra speed by
Maybe
tapping.
they got tired of being soldiers and went looking for gold. You know how things is. So what are you doing up at the fort?
I'm looking for an old friend.
Well, like I said, you ain't gonna find many folk around those parts these days. Those you do find are about as sociable as most read back to you. I mean, I ain't one to judge a man by the company he keeps, but...
Well, we ain't been friends for a long time.
Giddy up. Are you planning on spending any time in Armadillo, Mr. Marston?
I doubt it. I ain't planning on staying very long.
Well, if you're fixing for some female company, you can do a lot worse than Armadillo. Fine as cream gravy they are. Not like Thieves Landing. Dang, those girls ain't even fit for a drinking man to hole up with.
I'm a married man, I'm afraid.
Ain't we all?
This is actually no way. This is your first time. No way. Are you for real?
Yeah.
That's an honor if it
Well,
is,
was the
bro.
marshal who hired me. Lee Johnson. Do you know him?
I think I heard his name.
Says he got a telegram from some Blackwater big bugs asking for a gag. I guess it's none of my business.
That's right.
You ain't very talkative, are you?
Nope.
She's
I'm
pretty
just
cool.
chewing the
Not gonna lie. The
dog,
graphics
mister.
looks pretty
How I
crisp.
am. I don't mean nothing by it.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
There's things you better off not knowing.
That's actually insane.
Damn coyotes. What a waste of good meat. Not far now, Mr. Marston. The fort's just over this hill. Yeah.
Thank you so much, bro. It's an honor.
Listen, mister. This here's what's left of Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
Basically, part 1
This is where we part ways, friend.
is after the timeline of part 2 Red Dead. So basically, part 2 is basically the first part, and part 1 is the second part. But the first part is after Arthur's death. Never knew about that.
Bill! Bill, I've come for you! Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh, is that Bill?
Do I look like I need saving?
No, what happened to Bill?
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can
Bill
help you.
Williamson?
Well, you never
L
tried
Bill in
to
the
save
chat,
me
man. L
before.
Bill.
You only seem to save yourself.
L Bill, bro.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
You implore me? You implore me. You always were one for fancy words. Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge. No more Dutch. And no more you. Implored. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Well?
Whoa!
Oh. Poor kid.
Where you got shot at? In the liver? We get shot him right in the hip, right there. Oh, crazy. Right in the ribs. That's mad unfortunate. Yeah, super unfortunate. Getting shot like that is crazy weird. Ooh, I got a trophy. Lady McFarland.
Well, you're alive.
Yes, sir.
So it would seem.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost
He
us
wouldn't sleep for a couple days. $15? What? Today that would be like
Did you want to die?
thousands.
I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
Bonnie McFarland. Miss Bonnie McFarland.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarland. I don't know.
Huh. So what were you doing?
I was trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Bill Williamson.
Just like you.
Thank you, miss. See my hat?
I have. And, what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later? Help me patrol the perimeter. You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you for saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnest.
If I would like to live in the Western days,
I'll bear that.
to be honest, it's cool, but I wouldn't want to. I mean, the reason why is like, I'm more used to living in the modern day, you know, due to video games and making content. You know, we live in the digital world where things tend to be much more interesting. But but like around days like this, it was much more difficult to live life. You get what I'm saying? It was more of more physical labor, people dying at younger ages. But I would like to live at a time like this for sure. I wouldn't mind, you know, because at that time there was like barely any wicked things going on today. But obviously there were, but it wasn't at its peak. But yeah, I would like to live around this time. It fits my vibe. It's pretty cool though. But I wouldn't want to like go and participate in some gunslinging. Because imagine you just living a long time and somebody just wanted to have fun with gunslinging, and you just die. That's it. That's your entire life. Just die to a random guy that wanted to gun deal with you.
Let's make a tour of the ranch so you can get your bearings.
Go!
right is the general store. You won't find Parisian high fashion, but it's good for the essentials.
Very convenient. I don't think I've ever seen a ranch with its own store before.
Oh.
And here's the corral. This one's for the horses. What do you think?
I'm no expert, but
This game has some good graphics though. It's because it's on 60 FPS. Because when I played it on the PS3, it was like 30 FPS. It was like bad.
Impressions are hard to erase.
Not even. I don't even think it was 30 FPS, but it was like so pixely.
That's the train station. Things sure have changed since the line finally got finished, bringing in all sorts of new folk like yourself.
is that such a bad thing?
Change is only good when it makes things better. Come on, boys. That's the barn over there. Paul built it himself when I was just a little girl. And here we are, back at the house. Let's stop for a while before we head out on patrol.
You'll get no complaints from me, Miss McFarland.
What are you waiting for? Come on, I don't bite. How about a cold drink, Mr. Marston?
Thank you, ma'am. Getting shot, then riding a horse seems to take it out of you. I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house, and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
Mr. Marston,
Miss McFarland.
remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do?
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
I want to see just who is trespassing on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out. The country is really beautiful at around this time. Ready, Mr. Marston? Let's mount up and patrol the ranch. Let's go. Keep your eyes open and try not to get yourself shot again. Thank you, Mr. Marston. I feel a lot happier someone's along with me.
I feel a lot happier now I got a rifle.
Well, with your trigger itch and my feminine intuition, we should make quite a team. God damn it, these rabbits are at it again. Come on, let's get rid of them once and for all. Come on, then. Time to put that bloodlust of yours to good use.
Hey, yo, I gotta shoot the rabbits. That's gonna ruin the...
Another one for the pot? Better at shooting rabbits than outlaws.
Alright.
You're a good shot, Mr. Marston. That rabbit's been standing
Shooting the rabbits with a freaking
up. We should check out the rest.
repeater, a carbon repeater is crazy. Ain't that crazy? Like, at least give me a bow to kill these rabbits. That's gonna ruin the meat of the rabbits in this. It's gonna tear down every flesh.
If it's not the rustlers stealing our cattle,
Well, that's a little creature, but
It ain't never easy living off the land like this. Maybe you should move to a big city. Become a lady of leisure.
is there a mentioning of Arthur Morgan in the first game?
look out! Coyote! Shoot them before they get to the animals.
There's a coyote. Oh,
Hurry! I bet they're going straight for the chicken.
I'm on my way. Oh shoot, I forgot this. Horses have stamina.
Let's go. That'll work.
Nice shot. Good shooting, Mr. Marston. Yeah, look out for it.
Get out of here, man.
Looks like that was the last of the coyotes. Just a shame we had to lose any of the chickens. Come on, I'll show you the way to your room. You know, you can actually handle a rifle.
It's something I've had a little experience in.
Maybe Bill Williamson did get lucky after all.
Luck didn't really come into it, miss.
You're a useful man to have around the ranch, that's for sure. But don't think I've forgotten what brought you here. We'll do whatever we can to help you.
I sure appreciate that, Miss McFarland.
This is you, Mr. Marston. Thank you for your help, Mr. Marston. Makes me kind of happy I saved your life. Get some sleep and I will see you in the morning.
Good night, Miss McFarland.
There's a young lady hears about with a boil in the most unfortunate place. I'm eagerly awaiting delivery of a new variety of bone salt.
Is there autosave? I think there is. Hopefully there is. I don't know.
That's a nice healthy stride you have, sir.
Wow, look at that map. That map is crazy different. Digital, which means lost. Rio Bravo. Ridge. What the heck? No Saint Denis. No nothing. Yeah, bro, this map mad different. This map is far different from the second game. What's this? Is this a mission? Adrian, you still in the stream?
Mr. Marston, how are you doing today?
I'm well, Miss McFarland. Thank you. How are you?
Well, I'm fine, thank you. So, how are your ribs?
Fine. A little sore, but apart from a couple extra scars, it'll be as nothing happened.
Good. Come in, come in. You know, you never did tell me how you met that Bill Williamson or what you wanted from him.
No, miss, I did not.
Well, why not, if you don't mind me asking?
I certainly don't mind you asking if you don't mind me not telling. See, it's a complicated and somewhat pathetic tale, and by telling you, not only would I be putting your life in danger, but also threatening the lives of some people that I hold very dear.
Well, I apologize if I seem to be prying.
And I apologize for my reticence. Hope you believe me when I say that it's simply out of respect for you.
Of course, Mr. Marston. I understand that a city dweller such as yourself likes to have some exotic secrets, so us country folk are impressed.
I'm no city man, miss.
Yeah, but I saw you get on the train at Blackwater. You with those gentlemen in bowler hats?
I'm still no city man.
But I'll bet you can't ride, Mr. Marston.
I hate to take money from a lady, miss.
Oh, you won't be. I'll race you right now.
If it makes you happy.
We'll see.
All right, I'll show you how we ride round these parts.
Let's go.
On the count of 3. 3, 2, 1, go! I trust you're not gonna be a gentleman about this.
You don't know me at all, Miss McFarland. Let's go. Is that the best you can do? How you doing back there? Come on.
You're not as bad as I thought you'd be!
Neck and neck, Miss McFarland! Yeah.
I have got you now! Come on, boys!
Come on.
See you at the finish line!
I think you chose the wrong horse, Miss McFarland. Are you saving the best for last? Yeah. I bet you're starting to regret your brave words, Miss McFarland. Would you like me to slow down? Come on. Should I wait for you to catch up? Come on. Come. Go. Come on. Come on. Easy.
That was fun.
Sure.
You know, you should go pay the marshal a visit in Armadillo sometime. I'm sure he could help you deal with that nice Mr. Williamson.
Yeah, I might just do that, Miss McFarland.
You do whatever you think's best, Mr. Marston. Ah, Mr. Marston, how are you?
Good, Miss McFarland. How are you?
I'm well. Would you mind riding with me to Armadillo? I've got to get some supplies and I could do with the company.
Of course.
You can take the reins. It wouldn't do for a terrifying bounty hunter such as yourself to be seen driven around by a woman.
Take the driver's seat, come on!
You're looking much better, considering you were almost buzzard food a couple days ago.
I have you to thank for that, miss.
So do tell me, have you needlessly risked your life since we last spoke?
No, miss, I have not.
Well, that's a relief. Perhaps there's hope for you yet.
I wouldn't bet on it.
Oh, there's always hope, Mr. Marston. You can't be a rancher in this kind of country if you don't believe that.
An admirable attitude, miss.
I suppose so. I can't think of any other way to stay sane, to be frank. What about you? Have you ever given up hope altogether?
Hope hasn't really entered into it. It's not really something I think about.
A peculiar outlook. I can't really say I understand you.
I can't always say I do either.
Oh, don't be so deliberately enigmatic.
I'm not, miss.
Yes, you are. You are being deliberately obscure as a substitute for having a personality.
I just know there are two theories to arguing with women, and neither one works.
I'm not even going to dignify that gibberish with a response. I think it's kind of funny I found you dying on the side of the road and now you're driving me into town.
You have a strange sense of humor.
Well, you must admit, it's an unusual start to a friendship.
I didn't realize we were friends, Miss McFarland.
Oh, please. Now who's being funny? Listen, I know that business with Williamson is your business, but I don't know. You've been good to us, and I don't think you're a bad man. A little stupid, perhaps, but not rotten. I just worry about you gallivanting around these parts like you're some kind of deranged bounty hunter. Like Paul always says, don't go waking snakes.
I appreciate your concern for us lesser mortals, Miss McFarland. I really do. And if there was any other way out, I'd take it. I can assure you of that.
You never did tell me where you live.
I have a small holding up in Great Plains.
A farmer? Yeah, and I'm the Queen of England. And at what point during your day of hunting down outlaws do you find time to raise chickens?
Only been at it 3 years or so. I guess I'm kind of new to it.
So this is Armadillo. Manhattan it is not, but it does okay for us. Most important thing for you right now is getting yourself into Dr. Johnson's office to purchase some medicine. The first one's on me.
Thank you, miss. I'll pay you back.
I'm sure you shall. The doc's a good fellow. He saved your life, so be polite to him. Meet me in front of the general store when you're done.
Not feeling ill, I hope. Need some...
Hello, friend.
Finally come to get that bullet out your leg.
Thanks a lot.
Well, thanks for driving me. It was nice to be able to enjoy the view for once, and a little company never hurts now and again.
You're more than welcome, miss. Least I can do. Thank you for the medicine.
Why don't you have a look around Armadillo? You can always take the stagecoach back to the ranch later.
I might just do that. Travel safely, miss.
Try not to get yourself shot. I won't be around to save you this time.
Hello there. Better off
Excuse me.
Hey, hey, you got a visitor.
Shut up, you! Now, what you want?
My name's John Marston. You wanted to speak to me.
I did?
Apparently so.
Why?
I guess because we're both in the business of the law.
You that fella from the train company?
No, I'm from Fort Mercer.
Fort Mercer? You them one of them Williamson boys?
Calm down.
Go on, shoot him, mister. Shoot him.
Come on, what? You getting cute with me, boy?
What's going on here?
I got me one of them Williamson boys.
I got me one of them idiots who give marshals a bad name.
Jonah, put your gun down. You must be the man from Blackwater.
Yes, sir. Listen, that dog ain't too bright, but he seems loyal.
Jonah, get out of here for a minute.
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson, sir. And you. Oh, I done seen enough of your hide around here, friend.
I think there's some school children down the way you can go and frighten.
Oh, hardy fucking har. Dickhead.
What are you doing here, Mr. Marston? Apart from frightening my deputies.
I'm here to capture or kill Bill Williamson.
Okay.
Can you help me?
He's outside my jurisdiction. He's in the next county. Of course, Bill Williamson and his boys have tended to keep themselves away from my town.
So you're happy to have him out there?
Well, I ain't happy, but I also ain't suicidal. My job is to keep this town safe, not clean up all of these 3 counties. It's hard enough around here.
You know, I hear you speak, and suddenly I'm reminded of how some of the people I respected most in my life had a problem with authority. What's wrong with you?
Well, I'm sure you and your fine friends have enjoyed spending your time running around pursuing noble causes. My cause is to keep this town from turning into a living hell for the folks who live here. Whole world has problems, mister, and I'm here doing what I can.
Why? What's happening?
Right now, I got the railway, the people who pay my salary, trying to get me to turn a blind eye to them burning down settlements up there. I got a bunch of cattle rustlers out near Box Canyon needs shutting down. Not forgetting the gang that keeps murdering homesteaders out in the back country. And I got a bunch of hoods over in the saloon, drunk, threatening to shoot up the whole town. That's all I got today. But it's early yet. Give me a couple more days. There'll be more.
All right, tell you what. Let's go deal with them hoods in the saloon. Then we'll discuss Williamson.
Okay, boy. You're a persistent little cuss, ain't you?
Only when things matter.
The saloon's this way. Stop lagging back there. Let's get this over with. Are you coming or not? Those bastards need to be taught a lesson. Where's the dumb rat bastard now? Let's follow him. See what kind of hole he crawls into.
Let's go, Marston. I've been after that son of a bitch for months. He spotted you. Stay on him, boy. Catch me up. I don't want to let that bastard get away. Come on.
If Walton's as bad as you say he is, why don't we just beef him now while we got the chance?
Because that ain't how the law works.
Is that right, Marshal?
And alive, he can still talk.
Doesn't sound like he's a man to be reasoned with.
He ain't. But a few days of my hospitality and he'll be telling me what I need to know. Walton's gang's been growing fast.
Outlawing's easy money for easy work.
Cholla Springs, Gap Tooth Ridge, these boys get around. Walton's the start, but there's plenty more where he came from.
Come on! Yeah!
He must be at the old Pleasant house. Probably best we take it on foot from here.
Looks like we got company, boys.
Damn! Take cover! We'll work our way up this hill. Take cover behind that wagon to your right. There's one behind the crate. Take it down. There, bastard. Now move up to that crate. I'll cover you. That fool behind the rock is ours, Marston.
Sure is a lot of them. Not bad, Marston!
Move up to that rock. I'll keep you covered. Look out! There's one behind the outhouse.
I'll put a window in your skull, Walton.
Walton's escaping! Take him down, boy! Nice shooting, boy. I'd have preferred him to swing, but I guess beggars can't be choosers. At least we got this.
Oh my, that was such an amazing... That was fun.
Not a bad shot, Mr. Marston.
That was fun. Oh my, that type of action.
I don't want to be no
Oh my
policeman,
goodness.
Nor did I, my friend. I can promise you that.
That was actually fun.
I'll see you soon, Mr. Marston.
I can see why this game is mad expensive, because like this game was like what, $50 to $60? Old PS3 game is $50 to $60, bro. Yeah, man. This game is too good. And I don't blame the price, like damn. It needs to be that much, you know? Like, this game's too good. What? I lose honor? Booting up a gang?
Don't think you'll be needing this.
Alternatively, what did it say? It said something about honor. Air horse. Alright, let me Marshall Johnson. Let me just go to Marshall Johnson again. Wait, will this work? Oh, I can do that. That's fire.
I doubt you'll be needing this.
There's much treasure here. You want map? I retire. Here, take map. You earn it.
I'll happily take this off your hands, my friend. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Yeah.
Well, hello there. Where is he?
Hello? Hello? Is Armadillo 731? What is it with these things? Hello? It's a new line. Hello? Hello?
Sounds fun. What's happening?
I have no idea. If it's important, they'll send someone down like they did with you.
Suddenly, the world is full of theys.
Yeah. I remember when we first got here. We used to consider people from Dade County to be exotic. Now guys can get here from the Midwest, and they can do it in 6 days.
Things have changed.
They've gotten away from me. Hello? I don't understand it no more, boy. Honest to goodness.
I'm not sure I do.
Marshal! Marshal! Marshal, I've just been up in the canyon, spying like you said. I think I seen me a couple of them rustlers. I think it was the Ballard twins and a couple of Mexicans.
They up there right now?
Well, it was a group of 4 men rounding up Mr. Gulch's livestock, and none of them looked like any of Gulch's hands, so yes, sir, right now.
That sarcasm's most unbecoming, Eli. It's gonna hold you back in life, even worse than your lazy eye. All right, let's go. You ride with us again, Marston?
Will you help me?
I will try.
It'd be my pleasure.
How long you been working for the government, Marston?
I don't work for the government.
Well, I got a telegram from some federal clowns in Blackwater that says otherwise.
Stay with us, Marston. You never know. The Ballard twins might have set up an ambush.
I'll be honest with you, Marston. I ain't for all this government interference.
Believe me, Marshal, neither am I.
I try to keep the federal boys happy. I mean, we need all the help we can get. But what does a flannel-mouthed city boy who's never forked a bale of hay in his life know about a state like New Austin?
Nothing, I reckon.
All this manifest destiny hogwash, taming a wild land, bringing modernization and betterments to the West. It's only made the rich richer and the poor poorer, and it's killed a way of life.
Building a factory over a field ain't gonna help nobody I know.
Look at what they've done to the natives for God knows how many years now. It's hardly like they're gonna suddenly start respecting a man's right to work his land.
That's different. They're savages.
It ain't that different, Jonah.
Are you sure we're the Ballard twins, Eli?
Sure as shooting. I'd know those boys any place.
We're nearly there. Keep your eyes out for the Ballards. Ooh, now. All right, leave the horses here and follow me. Head for the fort. Be ready, boys. We're probably gonna be outnumbered.
And those bastards ain't short on firepower, neither.
Let's see how many there are. If we can take them alive, good. If not, smoke the sons of bitches.
Music to my ears, Marshal.
Look out! Rustler guard! Gun them down!
One for nothing, boy.
Let's shoot, boy. You boys take the left fork. I'm going this way. Marston, you can tag along with me or join the deputies.
Are you kidding? Follow me. Right, I'm in charge now.
Follow me. That was some pretty damn good shooting, John.
Yep, maybe you ain't the tenderfoot I thought you was.
Coming from you, friend, that's a real compliment.
Looks like that's all of them for now. Let's push forward to the bridges.
Sweet mother of God!
You're a dead man!
You got him good!
That's it!
Looky here, friend.
No! We've come from Mr. Gulch's cattle! Stay with them!
We gotta get that bridge!
Hey, was that you or me?
Real shot.
Make me sick! We're done for!
Hold foot! Let's cross while we still can!
Damn, those Baller twins got themselves an army.
Yeah, rustling's a profitable business, and they ain't short on willing recruits these days.
Why'd a man break his back working 12 hours a day for a rancher who can't afford to pay him?
But the rancher can't pay him because those sons of bitches are robbing his cattle.
Yep, it's one of them vicious circle things the marshal keeps jawing about. They're all across the ridge.
You about to die, friend! Ain't no need to dive! Friend!
We should cross paths with the marshal up here.
He's been giving them hell on the other side.
That marshal of yours sure doesn't seem to mind getting his hands dirty.
Oh, he ain't afraid to pull the trigger, all right.
And he's been after these rustlers for a long time.
He'll tell you he's all about the book, letting the judge decide a man's fate, but he throws out plenty of his own justice, too. More of these some bitches. Boy. What the heck? Got one.
Keep moving. We need to get to the marshal. Hold up. Let's stay in one group.
He don't just hold on.
That's enough, my friend!
One for the government, boy.
Deputy boy, come.
That's it.
Are you kidding me?
Right now, I'm killing like some group of gang members who are run by Bill Williamson. I'm pretty sure. These, I don't think they're run by Bill Williamson. I think these are like Mexican gangsters. I'm unsure right now.
Why don't you go get some friends? Even this up a bit. Hell no. You got him good.
Thanks, Marshal. We're indebted to you with our lives.
Just get them cattle back safe.
All right.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
Well done, Mr. Marston.
Yes, well done.
Now, about Williamson.
I'll do what I can. You know, as you can see, this country is infested with all manner of scum.
Say that again.
Well, one other thing, Marston. Mr. Johnson, sir. It's Mr. West Dickens. He's missing.
Who?
Mr. West Dickens, the tonics merchant. He was due in town last week.
Oh, the narcotic and bat piss salesman who cons housewives out of their money with promises of eternal youth.
Yes, him, but I think you're being a little unfair. He's helped a great many of the county, and many of the townsfolk are really missing him.
You hear that, Marston? We just butchered a gang of thieves, and the town is up in arms about a missing snake oil merchant. I am so glad to be serving such a wise and respectable people. Come on, Eli.
Come on, easy up now. Let's go.
Mr. Marston, I've been hearing about your plans.
Have you, Miss McFarland?
Yes, from Lee Johnson, to settle here and build a life for yourself.
I'm afraid those aren't my plans. See, I already have a life. Well, I had one, and I'm trying to reclaim it. Or maybe what you could say is I had two, and I'm trying to end one of them so the other can survive.
You do so love to talk in riddles, Mr. Marston. Do you do that, I wonder, as a substitute for having anything interesting to say?
Probably, Miss McFarland.
Oh, call me Bonnie, you fool. Call me Bonnie.
Miss McFarland, I'm married. I have a son. I had a daughter, but she died. Years before that, I rode in a gang. We robbed banks, trains, held people ransom. We killed people we didn't like. Bill Williamson was in that gang. Now, if I don't capture my former brother-in-arms, great harm will befall my family. Now, I don't suppose any of this is very interesting to you, but I hope it explains why I wasn't so eager to talk about it.
No, I do understand. I had no idea. You poor man.
Even in this new country, memories don't really fade. My father was an illiterate Scot born on the boat into New York. He never saw his homeland, but to hear him talk about it, you'd imagine he only ever ate haggis and wore a kilt. And he hated the English for what they had done to his great-grandparents that he'd never met. People don't forget. Nothing gets forgiven.
That's true. Especially when it comes to money. And you know, even now, after all his labors, my father's debts are still terrible. I worry every day about us losing the ranch. It would kill him.
My father died when I was 8 years old. His eyes were, well, let's just say he was blinded in a bar fight south of Chicago. My mother died during childbirth. She was a prostitute and he was her, well, I don't know what he was. So I was sent off to an orphanage and ran away and fell in with a gang.
My word. What a difficult life you've lived.
The leader of the gang taught me how to read, taught me how to see all that was good in the world. He was a great man in a way.
But you killed people.
Sure. And I've suffered for it. And that's the life I left, or tried to leave. Said too much, Bonnie. I'm an uneducated killer, sent here to do all I can do well. Kill a man in cold blood so that another man may do his part to cut crime in an area, and a rich man can be elected governor on the back of these promises.
Civilization is a truly beautiful thing, Mr. Marston. Listen, can you help me?
Well, I can try. What do you need, money?
No, nothing so complicated. I need an extra hand to take out the herd to pasture.
Sure. Point me in the right direction.
Right. Are you ready to learn how to herd some cows? Giddy up! Thank you for telling me all that back there. It must have been hard for you.
Hope you understand now why I've been playing my cards somewhat close to my chest.
I didn't know you had a wife and child. Then again, I don't think I ever asked. They're lucky to have a man like you.
I ain't so sure about that, but thank you.
How do you do, sir?
How are you, Miss McFarland?
Whoa there! Control that horse, will ya? Get behind the herd! That should start them moving in the right direction. Assuming they aren't put off by your smell.
He's got it. Nice job, Mr. Marston.
Slow down!
Easy now. Drive us down the road, Mr. Marston.
Let's go!
Get right at them! Drive it this way!
Yeah!
just showing off now.
All right, let's move this large herd out to the far pasture.
Come on.
Swing back and forth behind them. Keep them nice and tight. Leave those stragglers to me. You stay focused on the main herd.
Come on.
Watch for the runner.
Let's go.
Keep going, Mr. Marston. Nail it down. Keep him tight now. You're doing great, Mr. Marston. Stay with him. Keep that herd together now.
You're not bad with the herd. Ranching might be your true calling, Mr. Marston. Either that, or you were a cow in a past life.
Thank you, Miss McFarland.
I'll see you later. I have work to do back at the ranch.
Come on. Whoa. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. Excuse me. Excuse me, sir. You need help? Mister, you alive? Fuck. God damn it. Good heavens.
Excuse me?
I said, no, I'm not okay. Do I look like I'm okay?
You look pretty good for a corpse.
Praise be.
Move up, mister. Time to get you to a doctor or an undertaker. Whichever you need once we get to town.
St. Peter, open up them pearly gates. I'm coming home.
Come on, mister. Come on.
Hurry, sir. I'm bleeding like a badly butchered hog.
You'll be fine. Just focus.
You better take the reins. I don't think I'm strong enough. I'm finished. Done for.
Just sit up straight, will you?
Head for Armadillo, friend. What is your name, friend?
John Marston.
Oh, good God! Out of the frying pan into the fire!
Excuse
How
me?
many outlaws can a man encounter in one day?
You must have me mistaken with somebody else, friend.
The Bollard Twin Waltons gang. I know who you are. My God! Finish me off!
I knew I could shoot.
Excellent work, sir. Push on to Armadillo.
What the hell happened to you?
Bandits, hoodlums, the scoundrels robbed me blind and left me to die.
I can see that.
Once again, a victim of my own success. They see a man in a well-cut suit and this happens.
Do you know who they were?
No idea. I'm not the kind of man who has enemies.
You do now.
I give so much and still they take. We live in an uncivilized and graceless world, friend. Our maker has a funny sense of humor sometimes. Still, at least I met you. Look out, Doc! All of them! For the love of God, stick to the road! Are we almost there? Make sure you stay on the road. I don't know how much I can take. We must hurry! There's him and no! Faster, John! Faster! I'm fading fast! Death, I embrace you.
For Christ's sakes, man, you're gonna be fine. We're nearly there.
Into your arms.
We're here. Stay with me.
Oh, where the devil are we?
Armadillo. We made it safe, you'll be happy to know.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. You're a gentleman and a true man of honor.
Coming from you, I doubt that means much, but I appreciate the civility.
I owe you, sir. And I always pay my debts. Jesus. But if I die, I'm sorry for it. If not, I'll be your man for...
Let's get you fixed up first. Then we'll decide what you're my man for.
Alright. I'm gonna have to wrap it up for now. Tomorrow I'll do a longer stream. Way longer. Probably do like a... Hopefully I'll do like a 10-hour stream tomorrow. Oh shoot, what the hell's going on?
Stinking whore. I'm gonna cut you a new hole.
Get away from her. Things are getting closer.
Suppose not all men are bad. I won't forget.
Don't mention this.
What the heck happened? What is this? How do you even fight in this game?
Sorry about this, partner.
Alright, man, take it easy. I'll continue tomorrow. Be aware tomorrow, too.